Hello and welcome to an introduction to Qi Gong. My name is Phil from Pause and Breathe. What I'm going to hopefully achieve in the next half an hour is to go through some of the basics of Qi Gong, but from a sitting position. We will need a chair to sit on and just relax and enjoy. I'll talk you through the movements. I will change profiles every so often, so I won't be just facing the camera. I will turn so you can see. And hopefully, if there's any comments or any questions, please ask them. I will try to answer them during the class, but more than likely probably answer them at the end once we've finished. Okay. So what we can do to start off with is we will start by warming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap the top of the heads all the way around, just nicely tapping, nice and gently. Now Qi Gong can actually be done from a standing position, but it's so the Shibashi system, which we're going to look at today, can be done from a sitting down position. Most Qi Gong can be done from sitting down as well. Okay. So when we're tapping the top of the heads, we're actually opening the acupoint areas and just tapping the meridians that are running around the head. Now we're going to go down to the back of the neck, and we're just going to tap the back of the neck, the top of the neck, the drum of the neck. And all we're doing at the moment is we're just warming the meridians up, getting some energy flowing through so we can start feeling the energy as we start to commence the exercises. Then we're going to just pinch the top of the eyebrows, not too hard so you give yourself black eyes, just nice and gentle, just tapping around. Excellent. And just keep that going for just a few, maybe 2-3 times. Then we're just going to push underneath the eyes very gently again. Okay, brilliant. Then just taking the sides of the head, we're just going to press in very lightly on what we call the triple heater. And then underneath it we've just got the gallbladder. We're going to push into that very gently from there. That's great. Then using the cheekbones, we're just going to lightly nip the cheekbones. Again, this is just warming the acupuncture areas to allow the energy to flow better. And taking the jaw. Now these warm-up exercises are taken from the Shaolin temples, where Shaolin monks would use them from history to warm up very quickly when they needed to defend themselves, but they're excellent for very quickly warming up the body as well. Okay, and from here we're just going to very quickly rotate the neck very slowly but not super fast, just breathing down, breathing out on the way down and breathing in on the way up. Just loosening up, making the hands just nice and relaxed in front of you. And we'll go the other way. Super. We're only warming up at this stage and just loosening the body and relaxing the body. Just allowing everything to relax. Okay. And from here what we're going to do is we're going to put our elbows in the palm of our hands. Just slightly tap the tops of the shoulders. Lifting the elbow up when you can, just to get at the back of the shoulder, just bringing it down over the collar. And then we do the opposite side. Then we're going to go down the yin of the arm, the inside of the arm, right down to the fingertips, and up the yang, the back, the outside of the arm. And just do that a couple of times on each one, because I've realised we're quite short on time today. Okay, and then we're going to go across the chest, just warming up very lightly across the chest. It's not thudding, we're not pushing hard. Then we're just going to go down the centre and work our way down. So going down the centre, working our way out of the body. Okay, cool. Then from here, from the tops of the legs, which is where the crease is, We call these a quad. We're just going to tap, if you can, very gently, as far as you can go. If you've got a sore back or anything, just relax and go as far as your body will let you go down. I'm just going to give the kidneys just a nice little rub, just to warm them up a little bit. Okay, excellent. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do one of the movements is called a commencement. Okay, this movement regulates the breath. It helps to balance blood pressure, and it also strengthens the kidney meridian. So from this point here, I want to place my feet firmly on the ground, relaxing my feet and making sure that they're all nice and relaxed. Relaxing the body, the core area and the knees, so nothing's tensed. The shoulders, we want to open them up, out and head up. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow the arms just relax down by the side of us, and we're going to float them. With the elbows being the heaviest part, we're just going to float the arms up. Once you come to about shoulder height, we're just going to turn the hands out a little bit so the palms are forward, and just relax as we allow them to float down. This is very, very gentle movement. No one is Virgin Express. We're just going slow like Thomas the Tank Engine. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. Now we're going to add the breath into it, some breathing into this movement. So on the way up, we're going to breathe in, taking the breath as long as the arms are floating until we get to the top. We're going to hold it for a split second before we pull the energy out and the breath out. So we're breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing the body, allowing the body to settle. Breathing in and breathing out. Now at this point you should be feeling something happening towards your fingertips, probably more so towards the thumb. So from a side view, we're just allowing the arms to float up, elbows are heavy, and we allow the arms to float back down on the outward breath. So breathing in and breathing out. When we breathe in, breathe into the belly, don't breathe into the chest, breathe into the belly, allowing the belly to relax, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to rest our hands in the palms here. Then we're going to turn the hands as though the palms are facing each other. I want you to do is just bring your arms up nice and gently as if you're holding a ball or something, up to shoulder height, opening the chest as we're breathing in we hold it for a split second, then we bring it back on the outward breath until the hands feel as though they're actually being pushed away from each other. We turn it down, so the hands are coming down. Elbows are heavy all the time on this. We connect again, breathing in. Now this exercise is very good for insomnia, mental fatigue, hypertension, and if it's used in conjunction with the commencement, it works extremely well to relax the body. just nice and relaxed. Breathing out, allowing the body to just relax and sink. So we're breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, just a couple of things on this one. What we need to do is, when we're hyperextending the arms and pushing the arms out, there's a little tension here in the shoulder on both sides. Once we get to that part, we don't go any further. If we go past it, because we use the meridian system, that's a gate. We call it an energy gate. And if it closes when we go past it, the energy is not flowing back and through the body again. Okay. If it's a slight tension there, that means the gate is open, and that's what we're looking for when we do this. So we'll just go through it once more, making the connection with the palm of the hands, and breathing in as we raise the arms slowly in line with our own breath, opening still on the inward breath, till you feel that tension. Then we close on the outward breath. Just taking the body down on the outward breath, relaxing and calming the body. Relaxing and calming the mind also as we breathe in. Extending the arms till we feel that little bit of tension in the shoulder at that point. And we close. And down we go, nice and gentle. Breathing in. Holding the pose, the movement, as we breathe out. Okay, what we're going to do at the end of the class is we're actually going to add all these together, so I'm just going through them very quickly. There's a lot more involved to them, but we can get the general information that we're after at this moment in time. Okay. The next one we're going to do is called painting rainbows. Now we raise the arms up into the centre, just above the head here, above the crown or the head chakra. Okay. Then we're going to lean the body, still keeping our buttocks on the seat. We lean the body slightly over, so the little bit of tension on the outside of the arm here. Looking at the palm of the hand, we move the body slightly forward. So the hands, the lower hand is at about 45 degrees. Okay. Now this movement here, once we start the breathing, helps to regulate again, it helps to regulate blood pressure. It aids the digestive system, and is also excellent for the shoulder and any lumbar pain that you may have. Okay. So we're just moving the arms, bringing them back, and moving back into position. So the way we do it is we breathe in as we move the arms down to the position, turning the body very slightly, so the hands are about 45 degrees, still on the inward breath. Then we use the outward breath, nice and gentle outward breath, when we bring the arms back to the centre. So we're breathing in. And breathing out. We breathe in. Looking at the palm of the hand, also called Heart Governor 8. And we bring it back. And breathing in. You'll have mostly weight on the right side of the body at this occasion. And then when we bring it back on the chair, we centralise on the chair as we lean over again. to the left side, and we bring it back again. Breathing in, and breathing out, and breathing in, and breathing out. Okay, from this position here we move into another position now, which is called circling the arms and parting the clouds. This part we're going to turn our hands out the way, and we're just going to circle the arms as we allow the arms to come down back to the centre of our bodies, crossing the wrists over as we come back up through the centre of the body, and we exhale. So we're exhaling. Remember the weight is in the elbows, and inhaling. So we just allow the arms to breathe in as they rise, and exhale as we relax the arms as they go down. And I keep going over the same thing, I know, but if you allow the weight in the elbows, the whole exercise becomes more about the feelings on the body, the energy that's flowing. And this exercise or set of movements, controlled with the breathing, enhances your lung capacity. And it also can strengthen the kidney. It's also excellent with dizziness or anxiety, shortness of breath, because you're focusing on the breath and calming the breath down with each movement. Now in the Shibashi system there's actually 18 movements, but we'll not cover all of them today. We'll just cover these 4 movements that we've been doing so far. Okay, so that's the first 4 movements out of the Shibashi system. The first one was the commencement, which you just allow the arms to float up and down. The second one was broadening the chest, where we open the chest area. Heart Governor 1 is up here, okay, and this is where we don't want the arms to go past a little bit, okay. The second one was painting rainbows, which was movements from here to here, okay. The final movement was parting the clouds, where the arms are coming down, we cross, we bring them back, and we take the hands away from each other again. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do it all together. We're going to add them all together. Good 4 movements in Qi Gong will probably last about 10 minutes. Okay, I think we've got time for that this afternoon. So we'll go for all 4 movements. I'm going to talk you through them, then I'll go quiet a little bit, but we'll continue doing the exercises until I'm ready to change to the next one. Then again I'll talk us through it just a couple of times, and so on, okay? And then we'll come to see how we're all feeling at the end of it. Okay, so we will start with the hands, just relaxing the hands down by the sides of the body. Floating the hands, just letting them float like a sheet on a washing line, just allowing that to float up. Drawing the energy from the earth. The elbows are heavy. On the inward breath, once we get to shoulders, we move the hands and we just let them float back down again on the outward breath. And breathing in. And just remember, this one regulates our breath, balances our blood pressure, and strengthens our kidney meridian. So we're breathing in and out. Breathing in Continue in your own time, your own pace, just for a few seconds. Okay, we'll do 2 more of these and then we're going to move on to broadening the chest. Remember, broadening the chest is for insomnia, mental fatigue, hypertension, and it's used in conjunction with the commencement. So we just bring the hands up, we make a connection with the palms of the hands to each other, we lift the energy ball as we stretch the arms open. Holding it for a few seconds before we start to descend, and we'll bring the arms back in, exhaling until we feel something pushing away in our hands. We turn the hands down and just relax, calming on the outward breath. So we're breathing in. Continue the breath as we open on the inwards breath. Then we go to the outward breath. Once we've completed this one, we're going to bring the arms back down and then we're going to move into painting rainbows. So we bring the arms up, above the head, elbows are heavy, holding the body to the left side of the inward breath, looking at the palm of the hand. And the outward breath as we bring the arms back to the centre, centering our body, moving the body weight over to the right side, looking at the palm of the hand on the inward breath, and then we do the outward breath as we bring the arms back above the crown. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. What I'd like you to do is just to focus where you're actually feeling any changes in the body. Possibility they're mostly around the hands at the moment. How are your hands feeling? Are they feeling hot, tingly, cold? You just want to send me a message, it would be good to see. And when we've got the arms at the top now, we're going to hold it. We're going to turn the hands out. I'm going to circle the arms and part the clouds. The outward breath. The inward breath as we bring it up. Remember, this one helps to enhance the lung capacity. It strengthens our kidney. It also helps us with regards to dizziness and anxiety, which we have plenty of at the moment. It's also very good for shortness of breath, if we're having trouble with that. We'll do 2 more of these, and we're just going to sit and control our breath for a little while. So what I need to do now is just place your hands just above your legs, palms facing each other. Close your eyes. Slowly with the breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Notice how shallow your breath is, how quiet the body is. The movement as it flows around the body. Any changes in the palm of the hand, the fingertips, in your chest, and relax. Okay, that, as I said, is the first 4 movements of the Shibashi, the 18 Shibashi, set 1. There's 4 sets of Shibashi. The idea with the Shibashi system, or it's not the idea, the principles behind the Shibashi system is they both work standing up and sitting down. So this is the sitting down version. Next time we'll go through some of the standing up versions, which is there is a lot of change between the stand up and the sitting down version. But the idea with today with doing the sitting down version is, one is fatigue, if you're feeling a little bit tired. But the other reason was if you're behind a desk or you can't stand for periods of time, so we can sit down and we can still exercise these main core areas of the meridian system. If there is any questions, please message on the live board. I think some people have. I will send it through. I'll answer them after we've finished here today. If not, please look us up on pauseandbreathe.co.uk and send me an email through there, and I will try and answer any questions you have or point you in the right direction. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you very much.